Yeah, well, we're gonna try that. We'll see what happens. I haven't made them yet, but that's what I'm gonna do after this. Is make credits.
Credits. It's very short credits. I'll give you a hint. It's the same two names repeated over and over and over and over and over.
Should I just list that, like not just like guitar, vocals, piano, but like audio, video?
Oh,
like
definitely. oh man, carpeting.
Director. Which one of us is the key grip in this?
Me now.
Yeah. Dolly grip, isn't that a thing? Best
I don't
boy.
know. Dampener sound.
So I've been playing in DADGAD tuning almost exclusively for the last couple of weeks here. And the first song that we're going to play is not in DADGAD tuning, and this is by design. That's the theme tonight is DADGAD, D-A-D-G-A-D, which is the tuning, and it'll sound different than this. This is standard tuning.
Yeah. I also want to do a little bit of a play on it because the DADGAD tuning is an old Celtic tuning, really grabbed onto by British and European punks and folk, but we don't get it so much into the folk. We definitely get into the British punk. So Frightened Rabbit and our dear Frank Turner do quite a bit of DADGAD, and there's some songs that they do that we haven't added to our catalog because they're out of tune with what we're doing. And yes, me with the keyboard, I'll just learn a song, but when you're leading a song, you got to know your instrument, and when it changes,
yeah, and nothing is worse. We've all been to that show where the guy's like, I'm going to go into this new tuning, and he sits here and loudly retunes the guitar. Nobody likes that, so we don't want to do that. So
No.
today we're actually going to make use of this lovely instrument that usually hangs on the wall behind me. But first, in an effort to be funny, we're going to do a song about not wanting to go to the English
try to be funny
area. So, and it's also going to get what a regular guitar sounds like into your ears, so you can hear
how different
it is when I pick up the other one and act like it's a whole new instrument, and you look at me and go, that's still a guitar, dude.
This one's for Ryan Nelson.
Through the satellites I fight with you. That local brew is spilling. I know just what's on your mind.
I gotta get my hands on it.
Somebody's partying in a London flat. You where it's at, and I know you wanna see me lose my mind.
I gotta get my hands on it.
I'm tired of chasing after you. The residue is jealousy. Me on the dark side of your mind.
Gotta get my hands on it.
To a club that's pounding in the London rain. The world could end, we won't hear it. I know just what's on your mind. I see the way your face has changed. We're no good for each other. You tricked me into coming here when you know don't wanna go to London. I told you I don't care. I don't wanna go to London to live there. Don't wanna go to London. All your friends afflicted. I don't wanna go to London. I've seen you with no just what's on your mind. It's been this way 1,000 years. We torture each other. So why the hell you call me here when you know I don't wanna go to London? I told you I don't care. I don't wanna go to London to live there. I don't wanna go to London. All your friends afflicted. Don't wanna go to London. Don't wanna go to London. I told you I don't care. I don't wanna go to London. 'Cause you're not. Don't wanna go to London. I see you somewhere else in London.
Thank you.
Yeah. So that's what a regular guitar sounds like. If you play it open, sounds like garbage. No one wants to hear that. So, let's trade.
The original name of this set list was Grab Matt's Guitar. But then that just doesn't do anything for anybody. Because just another guitar on the wall. So this is all inspired by Frank Turner.
Of course.
Of course. He's been doing weekly sets where he does an album, and all of the money that he gets from the set, he funds a bar that he's played at that it has been in need during the COVID crisis, because they were closed up just as much as we were across the pond. And when he hit Love Iron's song, and I was just so excited because it's one of my favorite albums. It's definitely Sean's favorite album of Frank's. He got to Take Me Home, and he just kind of tossed his guitar inside and grabbed another one off the wall and said something like that.
So this is give you a quick music lesson here. It's what's called a modal tuning, and it's an open tuning. And it's what that means is when you play this and you just play it open like this, there's no major or minor. It's just, in this case, E's and B's because I got the capo on, but D's and A's, which is where the DADGAD comes from. But it has that one string, the G string, that's a little bit out of it. Gives it that sus. But what's really neat about that is you can move that around.
What I love about this so much as a keyboard player is because most of the time this finger is doing fourths or seconds, and that's kind of what's going on here. Is that this changing of the chords is I already naturally do in a lot of our songs. There's this, we never play a straight chord. I don't. Maybe okay, that last piece in London where we're just going, yeah, we're doing the same thing, but when we're playing our songs, I'm usually hitting fourths and sevenths, all this kind of stuff.
Now it's wide open for you.
Yeah, no, it's really, it's been a joy. So Sean's going to play a little touch of London in the same key to show you how it doesn't exactly work the same. But it's really pretty.
But it's just so different. It's weirdly like... It's like happier or something.
It
I
is.
don't know.
It's totally.
But it's this open vibe lets you. So I was really stoked on this because it's one of my favorite licks that Frank opens the song with and uses throughout, and I never was ever gonna learn it because I was like, ugh,
Right.
alternate tuning, ugh.
Right.
But I realized I have more than one guitar, and Matt has guitars.
Yeah. This worked.
Try it out, and it goes like this.
The Wessex Downs, from the Hampshire hills near the Winchester town, place where the soft south river flows down to English Channel I roam, and this is where I call home. I sing for my supper and I'm pretty well fed. Across this island and I make my bed. If I can find a crown, somewhere to lay my head when the traveling day is done and all our songs have been sung. Honey, when you're out on the road and you're all on your own, hanging outside in the back of a shipwreck show, saw you standing there with your head down low, kink in your step that made me want to know if you would like to take me home. Who'd have thought that a French kiss from a Parisian girl would capture an English boy? Corn of the land of revolution and a virgin corn, a king's blood stain on a tricolor, and a culture a little too high for an English boy like me. She doesn't know the island that I grew up on, the valleys and the hills that I roamed along. She doesn't like my clothes and she doesn't like my song, but she's still my mademoiselle. Goes to show you never can tell. She was the quiet one, she was the shy one, she was the prettiest at the show. She crept it slowly, crept it behind me, till she pretended that she didn't know. All that she thinks of me and that she kissed me, and she never let me go. Oh, I'm far away. Across the sea, I'm singing for the hope she will never remember me. So honey, when you're lonely on the road and you're all on your own, hanging outside in the back of the Trash Cats show, picture me there with my head down low, smile upon my face to let you know I would like to take you home. I would like to take you home to the hills that I know. I would like to take you home to the places that I go. I would like to take you home. That's the way that a French kiss from an English boy can capture a Parisian girl. That was super fun. This is all I've been doing lately is playing DADGAD. Like, I actually felt a little weird playing
London?
Standard tuning at
Yeah.
the beginning. Yeah, I've not played much standard tuning in the last couple of weeks, so.
Well, as long as we're doing this, I'm not changing the tuning of that guitar because I've got the other two normal, anglicized. But yeah, we're gonna keep this one modal Celtic for a long time because I want to revisit this. We were already talking about an hour ago about writing in this because of how much fun we've had practicing in this. You know,
it's super fun. You just you can just bang on it too.
Yeah.
It's just, when we were sound checking, we had to we turned this guitar down 70% because I'm just
gotta make it match the other one.
super fun.
Paul,
though.
Kara, Joel, hi.
Joel's here.
Mr. Conley the First. Your father means nothing to me.
So this next song, going back about a year ago, when my wife and I went to Boston to see Frank Turner play, I was super stoked that he played this because this was one of my, it was and is one of my favorite songs, and it's another one of those that I just figured I'd never learn because I could tell just from listening to it. I'm like, well, that's not right. That's not a regular guitar. Something strange is going on there. So I just kind of filed it away, but he gave the same similar talk that he gave on the Facebook Live before playing this song about how he had discovered this tuning and decided to write a folk song. So this song is about England. It's sort of the seminal track off of England, Keep My Bones.
Almost called this set the Thames and the Fourth, but we weren't going to do Floating on the
Doing
Fourth.
the wrong, the wrong Frightened Rabbit song.
That's
for
not
that.
a set. I think we
We might have to do an All Rivers set.
Yeah, why not?
We can do
The
the
day the mighty Worcestershire Road.
yeah. Well, oh yeah. I started writing a song a while ago. Yeah, called "The Day the Mighty Tisher Rose," about the floods in 2012. I never did finish that song.
I wrote a song called Worcestershire Road at the same time, and we started doing that. So
That might be why I didn't do that.
overridden. Who knows?
But we also we could do the drowning in the Mississippi River. The
Yes.
the why can't I think of the guy's name right now? Hold
Stop
Steady.
Using
Craig
Jasons.
Finn. The
Yeah,
Craig
Stop
Finn
Using
song.
Jasons.
Yeah. Anyway, that's for another time. This song is about rivers, mostly in England, although Mississippi does have a cameo late in the song. History runs down our rivers to the sea. Reminds us of the things that matter, home and hearth and history. All our sins will be forgiven, washed away to set us free. The rivers that run through our homestead, myth and modal memory. I trace the rivers from the city to the sea to remind me what I already know. I trace the shorelines through 1,000 estuaries to remind me an island is my home. Island is my home. How far across this country, Northumberland to Southern Downs, I wandered up the rolling Humber, down the Thames to London town. Countless nights we lived and lingered in the Cotswolds and the Fells, wove a tapestry called England, life in those who lived it well. I trace the rivers from the city to the sea to remind me what I already know. Trace the shorelines through 1,000 estuaries to remind me an island is my home. An island is my home. Around here the sky is a little closer to the ground. It's hard for someone to get lost here, harder still to get found. Though I've seen 1,000 rivers, from the Mississippi to the Rhine, the only place that I'll lay my hat down is by an English riverside. I trace the rivers from the city to the sea to remind me that I already know. I trace the shorelines to 1,000 estuaries to remind me an island isn't my home. An island isn't my home. Place your trust into the sea that kept us safe for centuries, and shaped our shores and steadily its care has brought us calm. And when I die, I hope to be buried out in English seas. So all that then remains of me will lap against these shores until England is no more. Also a fun little lick to play. That's all I've been doing is sitting at home and Jess is probably very thankful that we're finally doing this, so she won't have to hear me play the same 2 songs over and over again. Sorry, baby.
This message is for Jessica Marie. A little did you know that we started writing in this tuning right now, and that lick is no.
I tried playing Jessica Marie in this tuning because I felt like it would kind of work.
It's
but
close.
Some dummy wrote too many chords in that song, so it doesn't quite... Wah, 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 wah. Some guy was like, I'm a freaking musician, man. I'm an artist. I know a lot of chords. Let's use them all.
Spoiler alert.
So, as we come to the last song on here, this song, we have been covering this for a while, and I was playing it in regular drop D tuning, where you play regular tuning, but you just drop the D. In DADGAD, you also drop your high B and high E string step. And it was working, but it was kind of awkward. I had to do some weird shapes with my hands, and it was, like, making me mess up a lot, 'cause I'm, like, contorting.
And the more he messes up, the more I get to really mess up for fun.
Yeah, and like the lyrics aren't super easy, so like a lot of times when I'm thinking too much about like, all right, this weird shape, I gotta, and then DADGAD, and I started playing this, and I was like, son of a, Scott definitely wrote this in DADGAD or something similar, because it is so much easier. So
as we pass the end of May again, yeah.
Yes. 2 years now, has it been?
It's been 2 years.
2 years since we lost Scott Hutchison.
Yep.
Didn't get to, I guess celebrate's not the right word. Yeah, celebrate that at Homegrown this year, which we would have.
There's
again,
been some amazing stuff that his family has done for his legacy after he died.
Keep wanting to like share like tiny changes and stuff, but it's like a Scottish organization, and I'm just like, well, I should find an American version of this to
right
to try to share around and everything. But if you want to give money to people in mental health needs in Scotland,
we'll make a point of it to branch out on that on our blog post about this after. We'll brainstorm a little bit after and try to figure it out. But Scott died a couple years ago, and we learned some songs as a tribute that we did at a Homegrown show. And whoever was writing the article about us in the paper the next day definitely respected that, knew who he was, and appreciated it. and that was one of the highlights of
That was
my Trash Cats career
A
so
highlight of 2017 for sure.
Yeah.
If that was 2017
I
or
I can't tell time
2018. I don't know when.
anymore.
Yeah. What year
Yeah.
is it? 2018, 2020?
The bunker. The year
Recently.
of the bunker.
Yeah.
Whoever you 5 live viewers are in, that we appreciate you.
You guys
really
are
holding on.
dedicated.
Yeah.
Everybody else tuned in and was like, "Oh, it's gonna be on YouTube later."
Oh, they're talking again.
But other news, breaking news for you guys only. We have a show coming up
Yeah, that's
Like-
true.
for people in a place.
An outside
so-
place.
We should promote that. Yeah, we have a show this Friday
Yeah.
at Ursa Minor from 7 to 9 still, I assume.
Yep.
And
it's still
it's
7 to 9.
it's going to be outside, so we're bringing a barricade to make sure no one gets within 6 to 10 feet of us. But they seem to have done a good job there. They have everything spread out nicely in their
Yeah.
outdoor space. I am hopeful that even with the openings of things tomorrow, that they won't put us in the awkward position of us refusing to play inside.
Yeah, 'cause
but
We're not there yet. We can't
yeah, but as
wanna
long
do
as
it.
it's outdoors and I'll bring a pole or something and just poke people if they get too close. I don't know.
your arm, if you're about as tall as I am, which as everybody knows, we are almost exactly the same phenotype. So
The same human.
yep. So you're 2 feet and probably about 7 inches. I have a really good billy club in the shed that extends.
Perfect.
The
Oh,
rest
like
of the
an
6
asp?
feet. Yes.
Side story: one of my buddies, I know we're not big on cops these days, but was a cop back in the 90s. His brother was a cop, and he was redoing some stuff at his house and took one of those things and telescoped it out and broke the concrete on his sidewalk with it. Oh my
Mine's
god!
just literal like superior hardcore driftwood.
Yeah.
It's not
It's like,
gonna do
who
anything.
needs that?
No human.
But 14-year-old me was very impressed as the concrete turned to dust.
There's a lyric. Keep that.
Yeah. Wonder what he's up to these days. Anyway, we got way off topic there. More importantly, here is Modern Leper by Frightened Rabbit. And then we'll be back next week with something that we don't know what is yet. So
We're really good at not figuring out things.
we have our meeting after this just so that you guys can't know what's coming next. A cripple walks amongst you, all you tired human beings. He's got all the things a cripple has, not 2 working arms and legs. And vital parts fall from his system and dissolve in Scottish rain. And vitally it doesn't miss them, he's too messed up to care. Well, is that you in front of me? Coming back for even more of exactly the same. Well, are you a masochist to love a modern leper on his last leg, on his last leg? Cripple your heart 100 times, I still can't work out why. You see, I've got this disease that I can't shake, and I'm just rattling through life. But this is how we do things now, yeah, this is how the modern stay scared. Well, cut out all the good stuff, yeah, I cut off my foot despite my leg. Is that you in front of me? Coming back for even more of exactly the same.
Well, I am a masochist to love a modern rapper on his last leg. Well, I'm not ill and I'm not dead. I don't know which of these I prefer, because this limb which I have lost, it was the only thing holding me up, holding me up. Lying on the ground now and you're walking out the only door. I lost my eyesight like I said I would, but still I don't know that it's you in front of me. And are you back for even more than exactly the same? Well, I am a masochist, love a modern leopard on his last leg. Well, I am ill and you're not dead. Doesn't that make us the perfect pair? 'Cause you and me, we'll start again, and you can tell me all about what you did today, what you did today.
That's the other beauty of this. You've got a nice open D and another one.
Beautiful.
What a cool tuning.
Thanks
How-
for joining us in our exercise tonight, my
Yeah.
friends.
So, next week I will spend learning to play a regular guitar again. I think.
Give him another good grand send-off.